Sounds great. That's a perfect grade.
So it all begins. Sadly.
Also in seventh. Right.
That's a hard grade.
Wow. I'm the blue vibes.
Blue.
Blue vibes.
Why?
Oh my god.
Exponential time.
Oh.
Yep.
Welcome everybody. I'm Amy Eileen and I'm the Artistic Director of Premier Dance Academy and I am the Talent Coordinator Management for Derose Entertainment, and we are super excited that you are here with us either in person at Premier Dance Academy or live on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Tonight, you're going to have a great show where Ricky Derose will be releasing his song, Earthlings Pro-Life. Before that release, you will get to hear two other songs, Poetry, which is a song about how he started writing at a very young age. So listen to those words carefully. It's going to give you a lot of background on who he is and what music and songwriting means to him. And then he will also be sharing another song, You Are the One for Me. Are you guys ready?
Ready?
Okay, I'd like to introduce to you Gabe Whitman on keys and vocals, and Angel Dua on vocals, and of course Ricky Derose. Enjoy. Poetry. Here we go.
Poetry. Poetry, a lot of people probably will wonder what that means. Well, it's a genre that I basically create where I take historical events and analyze them in philosophical ways and recounting them through poetry. Poetry. Let's hear it. History, philosophy, poetry, I give you poetry. History, philosophy, poetry, I give you. From my Indian, no contrast, learn the story of past. She's the perfect balance, philosophy, full blast. A fan of classical music and poetry. As a lyricist, I write about my life story. Personally and musically, what I say and do must be in perfect harmony. At 5 I wrote my first poem, dedicated to my mom. A few years later on, I turned it into a song. As year went on, stage to perform. In class, I was this guy who used to rhyme to mock a classmate. When they went out of line, they both were mile away. Said my first recording studio was a double-deck radio with a CD player playing back the instrumental. A mic hooked to the front, rehearse my rhyme, structure my flow. I got it down to a science. My rhymes are tight, ready to flow. So my music are written poetry, expressing love and ideologies. My stories and my philosophy. So let's go ahead and call it poetry. Ma musique est de la poésie. Essentiellement représente qui je suis, mon histoire et ma philosophie. C'est pour ça mon style est du poetry. Moi c'est moi, tout le monde c'est moi, tout le monde pas même. Réunis mon belle parole, poème. Cela je travaille pour le plaisir de mes fanatiques. Des vers poétiques et rythmiques qui supportent l'éthique. Words without soul are just cold. Emotion take their toll when heartfelt words unfold. Poets evoke emotion, paint the world with words. Like raindrops in the ocean, gather words like herds. Computing history, philosophy through poetry. I pen out poetry, give it to you with urgency. So if you find inspiration, give a small contribution. Head to our store, help us create some more. À l'esprit de la justice, je m'y adonne corps et âme. Il surgit en moi comme un feu à grande flamme. Regardez bien comment je joue avec les mots. Ne soyez surtout pas surpris quand j'ai ça dans la peau. My music are written poetries, expressing love and ideologies. My stories and my philosophy. C'est pour ça mon style est du poetry. Ma musique est de la poésie. Essentiellement représente qui je suis, mon histoire et ma philosophie. C'est pour ça mon style est du poetry. Ma musique est de la poésie. Essentiellement représente qui je suis, mon histoire et ma philosophie. C'est pour ça mon style est du poetry. That was poetry.
Ricky, can you share with us, obviously, we all knew the English aspect of the song that you were singing, but what other language were you singing your poetry in?
French and Creole as well, native of Haiti. And it all started, as I said, at 5 years old, I wrote my first poem. And for me, the love to write and the power of words, because that poem I wrote for my mom is about for her birthday. And I was 5 years old, and I was telling her I can never stop thanking her, just the fact that I was alive. I was 5. Telling her I don't come with flowers or gifts, but I come with my heart full of emotions. I've done a lot of different things in life, and some people will say I'm quite good at the things that I do, but if anybody will ask me what is my strongest skills, I would say writing, because poetry has been with me forever.
Awesome. At the end, we will definitely have time to do a little question and answer. And so maybe there are some things you're thinking about with the song Poetry that you would like to ask Ricky about. We'll do that at the end, of course. Right now, we'll go into his second song, You Are the One for Me.
Absolutely. It still feels just like yesterday, the day that you and I met. Even when that's a day in my life I'll never forget. It was love at first sight, even though we did not get it yet. But all the decisions we have made and on has proven as it. You have a real beauty, the type you see once and never forget. You have spellbound thousands of souls in your path, that much I bet. Despite your gracefulness, I am more enticed by your niceness. Cause I'm the type to look into the heart before the surface. When we converse, you pay attention to all of my interests. And you buy me books from our convo, surprise and leave me breathless. Into your eyes I see rushing an ocean full of kindness. And when you look at me I feel just showered of tenderness. The love we share is greater than anything, it's legendary. It would be fair to say such love happened just once a century. The way you are, just how you know, I love you unconditionally. The only thing here for you to do is to ask, will you marry me? Your fear, your dreams, you share them with me. Asking you to marry me. Do anything, I swear it will be. In heaven's sake, by your side. My love for you is not sporadic. Even at your worst, please understand, I will be right here till the end. Your fear, your dreams, you share them with me. I'll stop the world to be there, you see. I work for miles, even if it takes a while. Just so I get to see your sweet smile. As long as I know I'm your everything for you, I will do anything. Neither you and I could ever think cancer will be the diagnosis. Look me in the eyes, I swear together we'll fight and get to this. Yes, I understand it's not easy to live with any diseases. And I know scared, afraid, and feel your world just fall into pieces. I'm happy sitting right next to you and simply touch your pretty face. Do you know when I think of you, it takes me to a pretty place. A place where you and I collide, beneath the stars but into space. A place where you and I can hide within the clouds and soul's embrace. Second that you are the only one who knows how to make my heart race. You are the very of future that you never ever visit. I'm happy right next to you and simply touch your pretty face. You know, when I think of you, it takes me to a better place. You are the one for me. You are the one for me. Sit down by your side, I'll be asking you to marry me. Don't think again, I swear it will be. And I'll sit by your side, I'll sit. My love for you is not sporadic. Even at your worst, please understand, I will be right here till the end. Your fear, your dreams, we share them with me. Tell me you need me. Ask the world to be there, you see. I walk for miles, even if it takes a while. Just so I get to see your sweet smile. As long as I know I'm your everything. Do anything. You are the one for me. Your fear, your dreams, you share them with me. Asking you to marry me. Ask the world to be there, you see. I walk for miles. My love for you is not sporadic. Even at your worst, please understand, I will be right here till the end. I'll be to the end. You are the one for me. Your fear, your dreams, you share them with me. I'll stop the world to be there, you see. I walk for miles, even if it takes a while. Just so I get to see your sweet smile. As long as I know I'm your everything for you. You feel your dreams will share them with me. Asking you to marry me. Asking the world to be there, you see. I will stay by your side. I will stay. My love for you is not sporadic. Even at your worst, please understand, I will be right here until the end. I will do anything. I will do anything. I will do anything. Thank you.
Awesome. Nice
You are
work,
the one
guys.
for me. It's a story of one of my past relationship and the person after we started and we find out she had cancer. So these words are because at the moment she was young and it's like the world ended. And it's to reassure her that even at her worst, I will be right there and help her through this. So that's the story behind that.
All of Ricky's songs are related to something going on in the world, to bring awareness to it, to get people talking and be involved, or they are also about a life event of his. So there's definitely purpose and meaning to all of his music.
Floetry explains that, my music, my philosophy, my stories, my life story, my life events, they all part of my books, my music, and my products. So that's basically Floetry.
Are we ready for our song release?
Woo!
Woo, we got an excited person in the audience. Go Machete.
Release the Kraken.
All right, so we are going to move into Ricky's song release.
Gabe, are you ready?
Ready.
He's ready. He's ready to rock and roll. Earthlings Pro-Life.
I say 1, 2, 1, 2, Earthlings 1, 2, 1, 2. Hear me, yo, here I go. As I flow to let you know it's time for us to stop our quest towards self-destructions. We are only hurting ourselves, the Earthling nation. Let's take it back in time when the Earth was just one continent. And we were united for the best interests of human. Even Yahweh can walk no one's pressed by our union. That's why he has brought down upon us the great confusion. Let's take that division as a test to us the humans to see how well we're coexisting as many nations, because how beautiful that is. To think not I but we, and be individually part of one human family. It's possible, you see, and it's called unity. Act accordingly, free your mind, live usefully. And as an earthen life, today I'm standing for change. To live in the world where we stop acting like Satan. Earthen life, standing against our destruction. To live in the world free of war and discriminations. Earthen life, today I'm standing for a change. To live in the world where we stop acting like Satan. Earthen life, standing against our destruction. To live in the world free of war and discriminations. We all have dreams. My dreams are not different than your dreams. The world of safer and better place, it's a common dream. So it should not be so hard for your memories to work as a team when we let our greed and selfishness take us to the extreme. Therefore life has become meaningless due to the mainstream. We have lost all our humanness, no longer hacking. The caveman would have to protect or feed his family. Modern men kill with no respect for life, just as a hobby. If all men are created equal, why there's racism? How can we reach world peace supporting nationalism? Are you advocating, my friend, equal rights for all? If not, so please don't advocate human rights at all. And as an earthen pro-life, today I'm standing for a change. To live in the world where we stop acting like Satan. Earthen pro-life, standing against our destruction. To live in the world free of war and discrimination. Earthen pro-life, today I'm standing for a change. To live in the world free of war and discrimination. Earthen pro-life, standing against our destruction. To live in the world free of war and discrimination. Religions create division, brainwashing one nation against the next one, violating the do not kill direction, while they all claiming they got love in everyone. You may disagree to what I'm saying, I'm not religious, but I don't pray we can change our perverted ways so my kids and yours are better days in a world of peace and unity, where we act with love and charity. Let's agree and fight the poor solution, and let's all the nations become one. Earth and pro-life, today I'm standing for change. We live in a world where we stop acting like Satan. Earth and pro-life, standing against self-destruction. To live in the world free of war and discrimination. Earth and pro-life, today I'm standing for change. To live in the world where we stop acting like Satan. Earth and pro-life, standing against self-destruction. To live in the world free of war and discrimination, for a world and love, a world of peace, love and unity, for a world of peace and love, a world of peace, love and unity. And as an earth and pro-life, today I'm standing for a change, to live in a world where we stop acting like Satan. Earth and pro-life, standing against self-destruction, to live in the world free of war and discrimination. Thank you. For a world of peace and love, a world of peace, love and unity, a love of peace, world of peace, love and unity. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gabe Woodman. Angel Dewey, he's an artist, performing all around Lancaster. Follow him on social media, TikTok, Facebook. And thank you for everybody that came here to support. Thank you for my 10,000 followers on TikTok, 5,000 followers on Instagram, 18,000 on Facebook. I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you.
If you like what you heard tonight, which I know I did, go to your Apple Music and you can download Philowetry, You Are the One for Me, and of course the new song release, Earthlings Pro-Life.
Available everywhere on all the online platforms. Thank you for coming. Now, we will take some questions. If you guys have any, feel free to ask anything about any subject at all. Anything that that we talk about tonight, or any subject at all.
Do we have any questions?
Well, wonderful. It was very impactful song and very moving.
Thank you.
And you guys, amazing voice and keys. Great job.
Awesome.
Yeah. No, I just had a question. Like, what was the catalyst? Was there a certain moment that inspired the song, or was it kind of a process through time that kind of inspired it? And then what was your process in writing that song?
It's definitely a process through time. Usually I am propelled to write about a subject as I see us humans insisting in that destructive path, and I don't see no point of return from it. And that's when I decided to say something. And let me put it in a perspective where everybody can relate to it. Because most of the time there could be any craziness happening in the world, but as long as it's not affecting us personally, we turn a blind eye to it. So I feel like my music should be more of, hey, that's not right. And it's still going on. Not the fact that it's not impacting you today means that it's not impacting people around the world. Right now, the United States may be one of the safest places for now. But if you go to Africa, If you go to Middle East, in Asia, guys, there's war going on everywhere. Look what's going on in Palestine. And it's a matter of time. We think we're inside that little bubble that we are invincible because we are safe. But understand, every life on the planet is like a domino effect. One gets hit, at one point it will get to us. So it's like, I'm not saying these things to make everybody afraid or scared, but just keep that in mind, that if we don't do nothing, at any moment we might get hit just like everybody else. So if we see something, say something, do something. I can only do it through my music. I used to do a lot of humanitarian projects where whenever there's any problem around the world, I create an album project and partner up with World Vision, Habitat for Humanity, all these big companies. But to my experiences, only 10% goes to really the source of the problem. So I stopped doing that. I think next time I will do something, I will be in charge of make sure these people get what they need. So I hope I answered to your question.
Do we have any other questions?
I know.
Yeah, Ken has a question.
But I know you. You always got a lot of questions. Absolutely.
It's true.
That is
I should know from experience.
Here we go. Yeah, go ahead. Spin it.
Well, the tables were clicking over here. So many questions. How can I narrow it down to one? But I was fascinated by just the shirts and the origination of how this began. That's my actual question. How did you get this idea? How did it come to fruition to be able to put on a shirt? And what's the real message behind it?
So, as you can see, the design, right? It's like flower, earth flame. These are like, I wanted to create something that related directly to the earth, right? Trees, flowers, even what we call, weeds. It's out of ignorance, because actually most of these things, weeds, have medicinal, purposes on the planet. But our ignorance think that they are just weeds. We can just like discard them. So that's what calligraphy was always very a part of, very artistic. So I create the words and all the weeds and flowers and around it. As simple as that.
So the pro-life it's more general, it's not.
It's exactly.
Pro-life, it's actually
No.
pro-life for humanity. To do
Absolutely.
better
Yeah.
for the earth.
I am the kind of guy that do not like to walk on grass because I'm mindful of those little beings living that most people don't even just like. They're not important. For me, they are more important than even our own lives. One of my poems is also All Life Matters. Because who would have thought the most important being on the planet will be bees? Not men. Do you know if we were to stop existing as human, the planet would have no pollution problems?
No problems.
No problems at all. You said no diseases, no problems, no pollution, no war. All these things will be a thing of the past. Because the other animals, they understand boundaries. Man don't seem to understand, we don't even get that my freedom ends where your freedom began. I can allow myself to do anything as long as it doesn't step into your freedom, your rights to do things. We don't even understand those simple, basic things, and it's unfortunate.
Here's a fun fact. You brought up about his shirt and the design. I don't know if you all know, but Ricky designs and creates all of his own album covers
Yes.
and t-shirt designs. So not only is he a singer, songwriter, poet, but he also has some graphic arts and creativeness in that aspect too. But all of his album covers are his own creations.
And as well, I'm a writer, not just a poet, a philosopher, but I'm a writer with my work published in books all over the world. And also, if you guys just write my name on Google, you'll find all the sources. Work distributed in over 1,000 different websites, online, and stuff like that. So the awareness is there. It's not for fame. For me, that doesn't mean anything. But it's knowing that even if I'm not a major figure anywhere, but people get the message. That's the most important thing for me. When you guys share and tell your friends, and one person tells the next one and lead into spreading the message, that's the most important thing for me.
Do we have any other questions?
I'd like a question from him.
Stilton, you're on the spot. Wait, you need the mic, you need the mic.
I need a mic. I guess my number one question would be, how did all of you meet each other?
Good
Here we
question.
go. We have a link here. We have a bridge that's keep connecting us. And that's that young lady right here. It's crazy how we met. She was one of the insisting person every time come to my LinkedIn and asking questions about, because I used to post an article every day on my LinkedIn page and on my social media. And she will come with some very, very powerful questions. And, you know, at one point I decided to stop and thanking her and find out she was a dancer. And I'm like, we can collaborate on some work. And here it is. Now she's connecting me with all those talented musicians and human beings. Gabe, awesome guy. Great, very talented as well. And Angel, great artist. Follow them on their social media as well.
One of the things, Stilton, that I think is really amazing, not just about Lancaster and the arts community, but just the arts community in general, it's a circle. And at some point, you get connected, and you may meet somebody very, very briefly, but what you have to remember is it's a circle. At some point, you're going to cross paths, or you're going to cross paths with somebody that knows that person. Obviously, you know that Gabe and I, work together at CV, where you go to school for the musicals and things like that. And when Ricky and I were talking about what do we want to do for August, what's on your plans, I was like, okay, accompany us. Who am I calling? So a lot of times it's just about bringing artists together and having them create and do amazing things. And Angel, actually, I met, it's been a while. Now that I'm thinking about it, I actually met Angel through my oldest daughter, Izzy, and you know Izzy. when she was 16, she performed in a music video for Angel. So it all kind of comes around, and it's amazing how you can connect people. It's actually one of the things I absolutely love to do. That's a really cool question.
Awesome. Give my hand of applause for Miss Eileen. You have a question.
How is he putting you on the spot? Oh. Well, let me bring the mic over.
How long does it take to write one song?
That's a good
Some songs can take anywhere between a few hours to a few days. It depends on what's going through me. Sometimes I start and don't stop. One of my songs, Be a Humanitarian, actually was written within a few days. But it's because I was getting new information. I don't know if you guys remember when the earthquake happened in Haiti and have taken the life of over 300,000 people. As I was watching the news, I'm seeing the mothers crying, the children like looking for their parents, and the song came in my head. And these are like actually words of what's happening. Our father are missing, our mothers are crying, brothers, sisters are orphaned. You know, I take exactly what I see and put them to words. And the melody as well is a very important part of writing a song, right? So far, I haven't met anybody that has the same process than me. And I've been in recording studios since I was a kid. Everybody always wondering how I come up with writing with melody. For me, I don't have to ask, because I don't know any other way. You know, it's like as I'm putting the words down, the melody comes with it. Another song that I've written in 3 hours. And in 3 days, I've written the song, produced the song, record the song, perform the song, and make the music video in 3 days. One of my songs called A Christmas Story. Because I had to deliver it to one of my not classmate, but he was in the same, I was taking my master's in film at Full Sail University. And a lot of the students there, they always want me, because they know my background is in music, even though I was taking film as my master's. Everybody wants me to produce for them, create the theme songs for the movies. So the guy came, Ricky, you gotta ask him if he's watching, because everybody stay in contact. And he's like, Ricky, you gotta produce the song for me for my movie. And I'm like, man, Christmas, what can I say about Christmas? And you know, I'm like, okay, not in a religious aspect, but if I wanted something, what it will be. So the words are, I don't wish for too much. Simple things are enough, like a starry skies with bright light. Tonight, love is what I hope for. Peace is what I wish for. Home is where I will be with my family. You see, as I walk around town into a Christmas story, life is never easy, but it gets better, so breathe. I hope this year Christmas brings peace, be the change that you wish to see. It's my way of seeing Christmas. So it's always like that. All my song is personal. I can find inspiration to what's around, but it's my perception of what I don't wish for anything else but peace, love, and unity. And it's true. You know, we tend to see the world for what we would like it to be. some people are motivated by money, greed, and all these other things, and some people truly, honestly would like to see a world of peace, love, and unity. Think about that. The smartest things to be would be to advocate for these things. Because why do we have an immigration problem here? Because we go over places, other places, we take the resources that these people have. But when they have no more resources, what you expect them to do? They will come back to the place that these resources were taken to. And it's been like that always. Old immigrant, new immigrant, we are all immigrant from somewhere, at some point. It doesn't matter if it was from England, you know, and we have to understand people decide to migrate when life where they are at the moment it's unbearable. They can't take it no more. So they will take the risk, just like our ancestors will take the boat and cross the oceans and come and find new lands. That's exactly what's happening right now. We have all these people coming from everywhere, and it's due to the same thing. So helping each other understand, hey, you have this, how can I help you live comfortably? Utilizing it, but compensate you for it. Instead of coming and create all kind of lies and steal it from you and leave you empty-handed. We'll never stop seeing war problem in the world if that's the way we go. And a simple way to stop all of that is think of us as a unit or a body. We can have many parts, but we have one heart. You understand? It's like, yeah, there's the hand, there's the legs, but there's only one heart, there's only one brain. And we are, no matter where we are, fingers, toes, arms, legs, and body parts in one world. If we have that kind of mindset, there will be less problem in the world. We care for one another, we find solutions, not creating war or you got this, I gotta take it from you.
Can I go back to Kat's question real quick about the songwriting?
Sure.
If songwriting is something that you are interested in, Kat, I know it's kind of in your family genes there. You need to kind of stay tuned, because one of the things coming up down the road that Ricky is going to be offering is songwriting, workshops on songwriting and creating your own music. So maybe that's something you might be interested in doing.
Yeah, throughout the years, I think one of the problem I run into is people always wondering how to come up with melody or how to just write about anything. I think most songwriters write by accident. It's not like they will say, okay, I want to write about, I see this and I want to write about it. That's the reason why you'll see most of the song around the same subject, love, breakup. There's never a lot of song with purposes. And that's one of the things that I think I can help a lot of people with, how to write about anything and write a strong, powerful, decent song. So that's coming, and it will be here and online as well, working one-on-one with people. In writing in general, as I get a lot of poets or inspiring poets that reach out to me and say, hey, I find your work and how can I write, how can I change? I'm always interested in writing, and how can I make myself better? And I help them. And I think I can do it on the greater scales by offering, workshop and classes where I work one-on-one or in group with inspiring poet, musicians, songwriters, and help them in that sense.
Well, I think one of the things that we need to let everybody know about is Ricky's next song release will be on September 28th, live on all of his social media platforms and here at Premier Dance Academy. So save that date, Saturday, September 28th, and you will get to hear 2 of his previously released songs, and then you will also get to hear a new song release. Guys, can we end the night with a little encore performance of Earthlings Pro-Life? Can I put you all on the spot?
You see what you have done, kid?
I see, I knew.
You have created a monster.
Love it.
I think take that, I don't know if it's still on.
Well, we're waiting for them to get all organized again. If you are liking the Earthlings Pro-Life t-shirt that Ricky and I are wearing tonight, you can go to Derose Entertainment store and purchase your own t-shirt and help continue the great work that he does. And
there's all the products as well. It's not just t-shirt. We have water bottles, different kind of jeans and jackets, and a bunch of selection of different products. You can find them, see them on my social media post.
Are we ready? Okay, let's close out the night one more time with Earthlings Pro-Life.
I say 1, 2, 1, 2, Earthlings 1, 2, 1, 2. Hear me, yo, here I go as I flow to let you know it's time for us to stop our quest towards self-destructions. We are only hurting ourselves, the earthly nations. Let's take it back in time when the earth was just one continent and we were united for the best interests of human. Even Yahweh came down and was impressed of our union. That's why he has brought down upon us the great confusion. Let's take that division as a test to us the humans to see how well we're coexisting as many nations because how beautiful that is. To think not I but we and be individually part of one human family. It's possible, you see, and it's called unity. Act one accordingly, free your mind, live usefully, and as an earthly life, today I'm standing for a change, to live in a world where we stop acting like sin. Earthly life, standing against self-destruction, to live in a world free of war and discriminations. Earthly life, today I'm standing for a change, to live in a world where we stop acting like sin. Perfect for life, standing against self-destruction, to live in a world free of war and discrimination. We all have dreams, my dreams are not different than your dreams. The world a safer and better place, it's a common dream. So we should not be so hard for human race to work as a team, but we let our greed and selfishness take us to the extreme. Therefore life has become meaningless due to the mainstream. We have lost all our humanness, no longer hacking. The caveman would have killed to protect or feed his family. Modern men kill with no respect for life, just as a hobby. If all men are created equal, why there's racism? How can we reach world peace supporting nationalism? Are you advocating, my friend, equal rights for all? If not, so please don't advocate human rights at all. And as an orphan for life, to Today I'm standing for a change, to live in a world where we stop acting like singing. Birth and pro-life, standing against self-destruction. To live in a world free of war and discrimination. Earth and pro-life, today I'm standing for a change, to live in a world where we stop acting like singing. Earth and pro-life, standing against self-destruction. To live in a world free of war and discriminations. Religions create division when washing one nation against the next one, violating the do not kill direction, while they all claiming they God loves in everyone. You may disagree to what I'm saying, I'm not religious, but I don't pray we can change our perverted ways so my kids and health a better days in a world of peace and unity, where we act with love and charity. Let's agree and stop the pollution. Let's all the nations become one. Earth and for life. Today I'm standing for a change, to live in a world free of war and discriminations. Earth and for life, standing against self-destruction. To live in a world where we stop acting like Satan, for a world of peace and love, a world of peace, love and unity, for a world of peace and love, a world of peace, love and unity. Thank you for coming.
Thank you all for coming, and we hope to see you on September 28th.
7 p.m.
Thank you, Miss
Yeah,
Abby.
yes.
You guys were
That's
awesome.
amazing.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome.
That was
Thanks.
awesome, thank you.
Yeah. And we will get to do some work pretty soon.
Hope so.
With all these great talented musicians as well.
Can't wait.
Ken is a rapper as well. So we planning on doing some work together.
Definitely. Awesome, guys.
Thank you, thank you.
It's like
You
the highlight of my
always-
day.
Yeah,